Travis Barker is one of the most successful drummers in the world. This famous rock and roll star is not only famous, but also extremely rich. Khloe Kardashian's lover is known for his luxurious tattoos and high-profile lifestyle, but who will blame him? In this video, we'll review the millionaire lifestyle of Travis Barker and how he spends his millions. Travis Barker rose to fame way back in the early 2000s after he joined the hit rock and roll band Blink-182. Ever since then, he has been part of several music projects that have turned out to be hits. If there's any figure in Hollywood that can be described as a proper rock and roll thoroughbred, Travis Barker is definitely one of them. And fortunately for him, his foray into music has earned him huge financial success. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Travis is worth about $50 million, which is quite impressive for a drummer. To the best of our knowledge, no other drummer anywhere in the world is worth that much. But to be fair, he has multiple streams of income, not just music. So that may best explain why he's worth so much. But it hasn't been a smooth ride all through for him though. In 2008, he survived a deadly plane crash that killed 4 other companions who were members of his band. Travis survived, but he suffered third-degree burns on 65% of his body, which required more than 16 surgeries to correct. The only other survivor of the crash was Adam Goldstein, also known as DJ AM, but he passed away years later due to drug overdose. After the sorrowful incident, Travis picked up his life and moved on, and from all indications, seems to be doing well and living his best life yet. But how does he make money, and what does he spend the money on? Let's find out. Drumming may have brought him the fame he now enjoys, but there's more to Travis. The rock star is a successful entrepreneur with chains of businesses and investments. Way back in 1999, he launched a clothing line called Famous Stars and Stripe. The designer collection was hugely influenced by tattoos, cars, and rock music. He owns a record label, a vegetarian restaurant in LA, and several other ventures. He even owns a wellness brand that markets cannabinol products called Barker Wellness. He has also earned a lot of income as music royalties over the years. When he first started making music, he joined a group called Aquabats, who initially toured with Blink-182 2 years before he joined Blink-182 in 1998 after the main drummer of the group left. Blink-182 released an album in 1999 called Enema of State, and the album spawned 2 singles that have gone on to achieve legendary status. What's My Age Again and All the Small Things were major hits, and the latter reached the #1 spot on the rock charts and came up 6th place on the Billboard Hot 100. So far, Travis has been part of 5 album projects with Blink-182, which have all been successful. He has also released a solo track titled Give the Drummer Some. Besides that, he has also collaborated with other performers. For instance, he joined the rap-funk supergroup The Transplants to release some tracks. He also collaborated with other artists like Yelawolf, Plus 44, Goldfinger, and Boxcar Racer, to mention a few. Then, in 2005, he founded his own label, which he named LaSalle Records. Suffice it to say that his musical works have earned him substantial income over the years. While many people may not know, Travis also owns a clothing line. He launched his fashion line in 1999, like we pointed out before, and the line released a series of shirts featuring Machine Gun Kelly and Halsey. He is also a published author, having released a book in 2015 about his near-death experience and his love for drums. Travis Barker has also appeared in more than a few movies and TV shows, such as The Simpsons, CSI, and American Pie. While he was still married to ex-wife Shanna Moakler, they created and starred in their MTV reality show called Meet the Barkers, which ran for 2 seasons before it was canceled in 2006. So, from his artistry and engagement, you can understand why he's been able to garner so much wealth despite not being as popular as other mainstream entertainment celebrities. So, now that you have a clear idea about how he generates income, let's now look at how he spends his wealth. The multi-millionaire drummer got engaged to Kourtney Kardashian, and to seal the union, he got his bride-to-be a diamond engagement ring that cost a whopping $1 million. Not much is known about the ring, but its value was something the couple couldn't keep a lid on. Since he decided to give marriage another try, splashing the cash on an expensive ring shouldn't be a big deal for a millionaire. It should come as a surprise to no one that Travis has an extensive collection of drums. The Blink-182 drummer has amassed a collection of some of the most expensive drums ever made. Some he brings along to his shows, and others are mere mementos in his house. Their Meet the Barkers show on MTV gave us a sneak peek into how he spends his vacations. But it appears that he has taken vacationing to a whole new level, especially after he got involved with Kourtney. Paparazzi cameras have caught him and his sweetheart at exotic locations having the time of their lives, and he never shies away from spending what is required to enjoy a good time out. From luxurious hotels to private flights, Travis enjoys them all. Talk about a celebrity having a fetish for odd stuff, and Travis will definitely be identified as one of them. The drummer loves adrenaline-filled activities like paragliding, skydiving, and any activity that you can think of that will cause the average Joe an adrenaline rush. They were seen engaging in multiple high-octane activities together, and we know these rides cost a lot of money, but Travis can't complain because he has the cash to burn. If you follow his social media closely, you'll notice that he's a doting father to his kids from his marriage with Shanna Moakler. The couple has 2 kids named Landon and Alabama. Despite not being with their mother, he has been a good father. He's also close to his former stepdaughter, Atiana Cecilia De La Hoya. And what do all these 3 kids have in common? Their father's love. He lavishes them with gifts and vacations any child will ask for. They also have the best stuff, from clothes to shoes, and regular vacations home and abroad. Travis's body is covered with tattoos. The drummer can be best described as a tattoo freak, and he spends a fortune to keep them fresh and bold. According to reports, he has more than 100 tattoos on his body, and he paid a premium price for each one. He's also an entrepreneur per excellence. In 2004, he bought a track house on Lake Elsinore for $480,000. And 3 years later, he added to his holdings when he purchased a mansion in Calabasas worth $9.5 million. In 2010, he invested further on 2 properties, a $1.3 million house in Rancho Cucamonga, and another $1.5 million home in Bel Air. Other real estate assets include a 4-bedroom home in Cheviot Hills that costs $4 million and a 7,200 square foot Calabasas mansion worth $2.8 million. So you see, Travis Barker is not shy when it comes to spending his money, but one must admire his business skills as well. By investing in real estate and other businesses, he's been able to increase his net worth, and with a higher net worth comes the best things of life.